Hello, and welcome back to JM Clips. I am Jarrett McIntyre, and today we are talking about The Brutalist. So let's just jump straight into the premise of this movie. This is a 2024 movie about a Hungarian-born Jewish architect who immigrates to the United States after surviving the Holocaust. This will tug on your heartstrings. The film explores themes such as the American dream, the imbalance of the patron-artist relationship, and the predations of capitalism. This film stars the great Adrian Brody, and he is playing our Laszlo Toth, or Toth, I think it's Toth, I'm going to say Toth. He's the Jewish architect who survives the Holocaust. Laszlo and his wife, Ezra Bet, forgive me on these name pronunciations, they're settling down in Pennsylvania, where they are recognized by a wealthy industrialist, Harrison Lee Van Buren. Harrison commissions Laszlo to design a grand modernist monument, which becomes the most ambitious project of Laszlo's career. His life is changed forever by the mysterious and the wealthy client. Okay, so why are you going to enjoy this movie? Adrian Brody is the last of his kind, if you will. People like Humphrey Bogart, Sean Connery, these actors are kind of, they're in a league of their own. They're in a class of their own. You don't see Adrian Brody in a movie that doesn't have some sort of fable, some sort of meaning to it. You'll never see him in the slapstick rom-com or the shoot-'em-up action movie that does not come along with some sort of change of the heart or deepening perspective. He is a true artist, and all of his movies tend to have a emotional weight to them. This, you can expect the same. We've seen similar roles with The Pianist, one of my favorite movies by Adrian Brody that I think comes along with a modern flair for him, but still has his very unique take on it, is a movie called Backtrack. Now, Backtrack is just so beautiful in many ways, but one thing I noticed when I watched Backtrack is the coloring and the cinematography. If you want to, whoever the director of photography was, same thing with this movie. I want you to look at this still compared to this still. I want you to notice the similar color palettes in both frames, even though they're coming from different objects. Things like this are a guarantee in Adrian Brody movies. And so his name just comes with a lot of gravity and a lot of weight. Yeah. So our director for this film is Brady Corbet. If you are familiar with Brady Corbet, forgive me. One thing I haven't seen, but I'm aware of it, is Melancholia in 2011. I predominantly am familiar with it because it stars Kirsten Dunst, and let's be honest, if you're relatively close to my age, you grew up on the Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans, and it's like, hey, there's my childhood. All that to say, you will like this movie if you are into the ideological slow burn. If that can wet your whistle, you're gonna enjoy this movie. If you're more of a pick up the pace type of person, you may want to watch Dogman that weekend. So that's all I have to say about it. I'm looking forward to it coming out. Yeah, I believe that's it. All right, always watch more movies, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.